I'm Deborah Borchardt, and this is your Marijuana Money Minute. As a reminder, folks, the Green Market Summit is on September 14th here in New York City. Go to www.greenmarketsummit.com. This is the only place you're going to see the streets. Jim Cramer interview the new CEO of the Green Organic Dutchman, Brian Athey. Charlotte's Web, the cannabis company responsible for turning CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta into a medical marijuana believer, has filed for an IPO worth 100 million Canadian dollars. Now that's a pretty rich valuation considering the company only had 40 million in revenues for 2017. Also earlier this week, Plus Products filed a prospectus for its IPO, and it's planning to list its shares on the Canadian Securities Exchange. The company hopes to raise $15 million. Canna Royalty agreed to sell its equity stake in Alternative Medical Enterprise, or AltMed, to Tidal Royalty Corporation for $8 million. Now, Canna Royalty will continue to have the rights to license MUV products in California, Nevada, Canada, and some other select markets. They said that this deal represents a roughly 168% return on investments to its shareholders. CV Sciences issued a statement this week denying that it had violated securities laws. The statement stems from a claim by Citron Research that CV Sciences had a patent application rejected by the U.S. Patent Office, and that they didn't disclose this to its shareholders. That prompted a class action lawsuit. CV Sciences says it's appealed the rejection, but it didn't really address whether it's told the shareholders about all this back and forth with the Patent Office. Now, there are a lot of earnings to go over this week. We're just going to hit the highlights here. MPX Bioceutical reported that its revenues increased 224% to 14.5 million Canadian dollars. That's versus last year's 4.5 million. Still, though, MPX delivered a net loss of 11 million Canadian dollars. Green Thumb Industries announced that their revenues in the second quarter rose 25% to $10.9 million to $13.6 million, driven mostly by the increased wholesale distribution of their finished branded products and to retail customers in Illinois and Maryland, as well as increased traffic at their stores. Tilray reported that their revenues increased to $9.7 million. That was a 95% increase over last year's $4.9 million for the same time period. The company said the jump was due to increased patient demand in Canada, sales to licensed producers, and international sales. Now, in addition to these companies, you can get more details on earnings from Golden Leaf Holdings, True Leaf Medicine, Floratech, WeedMD, Vivo Cannabis, and Calterra Therapeutics on the Green Market Report website. Also, folks, this weekend is Labor Day. That means the markets are closed on Monday. And that's it for this week. I'm Deborah Borchardt reporting for the Green Market Report from Times Square.